when you think about the decision a candidate typically makes, particularly a passive candidate, it's tell me about what they get on the day they start, which is what's the money, what's the title, what's the company, and where's the location. Well, none of that defines success. That sets up the stage for failure because, okay, I'll engage in a conversation if all this stuff makes sense. So I realized that no, candidate, and this is the applicant control, and I heard it from the person I work with, because I had used these recruiters back in the late 70s when I was running this manufacturing company. And this guy, one guy was without question the best recruiter in the world. He probably made more money than, and it was just when headhunters, I'll call it retained search firms, really started growing. This guy was a contingency recruiter, retained recruiter. He was probably equivalent to making $3 million a year today. He was just a phenomenal guy. He lived in this beautiful house, and he was the guy that convinced me to become a recruiter. But he said on the first day I started, over 40 years ago, he said, the key to recruiting is applicant control, which meant don't let candidates say no to you if they don't know what the job is. So therefore that comes in. So candidate, you go, hey, Stacy, you open to talk about a job? Yeah, but what's the money? So my opening statement, and every recruiter has to learn this, is don't answer the question. It's meaningless. So when a candidate says to me, what's the money? I said, it doesn't matter what the money is. Let's see if it's a career move first. And they said, what's a career move? I said, well, if it's a career move, I've got to give you at least a 30% non-monetary increase. That consists of job stretch, meaning a bigger job. Why would you want it if it's not a bigger job unless it was a job with more impact? That could be one of the part of the 30%, or it could be a more mix of more satisfying work. And collectively, all that has to put you on a faster growth path. We can't get 30% collectively. It's a waste of time. Let's first have a conversation to see if it's even in the game. If not, we can at least network until something comes together. So that was, and I can't say that I knew it intuitively. I learned it. I lost a lot of good candidates, but when I had a training company with recruiters, we wouldn't let them get on the phone until they could master applicant control. It's critical. And it's harder today because candidates are getting bombarded left, right from 500 different resources. So you got to be a differentiator. You got to get people to think long-term, not short-term. Active candidates don't think, they just want to get an interview. They're thinking tomorrow. Passive candidates are thinking, well, I might be open to talk if it's a better job with better money. Well, they will be open to talk if it's a better career move, but getting to think about it as a better career move is a challenge. So you're actually translating the decision process for a hiring manager, not skills, but performance. And for a candidate, not what you get on day one, but what you can be doing or what you can become if you're successful. That's the essence of performance-based hiring. It is not, it's easy to describe. It is hard to implement day to day.